I think the Gambit lineup's going to be able to play with a ton of tempo here. OG's going to need a big performance from Notail influencing the lanes.
So you get a fast tempo, you have Doombringer as well with crap tons of money. If they can actually get this kill on Daxak very early on, the extra bonus damage is there, and that will be first blood going to the Monkey King, who is in that support role.
Boots. Jerax now going to hop through the trees, might look to set up a kill here.
Gonna bounce down right on top of the Doombringer, keep that slow up, and then start stacking up the Jingu. Notail will die in the meantime. So Daxak finally getting himself on the board, but Doombringer, the boundless strike. Stacking over on the side jungle. Gambit want to initiate up on top, so rolling boulder. That wasn't who Immersion wanted to go to, so he has to go over towards the kick. Daxak, this is his level of aggression against Notail, able to do it, enraged up.
Forward.
They get across this way. Under the cover of smoke, they were just out of range of that Radiant Obs, I believe. Meanwhile, up on top, the diver's coming in, the Will-O-Wisp. FNG goes up towards the air and he'll hit the ground. But on bottom lane, this is where the rebuttal is going to be. A quick Doom out, Brewmaster, no split available, and with the Magnetize, Notail's also on the run. Daxak trying to buff himself up, looking for that big fight in. Notail turns quickly, but is there going to be enough damage? Daxak still going underneath the tower, combining with Immersion. So it's a two.
Surprised that Seb actually died to that. He had
Topson.
a ward.
TP's in the bottom lane.
He has no ult.
Puts down this full spirit vessel, and you're right, no ultimate, and he's actually got the money. He hasn't spent it yet, but he could buy a blink dagger if he dies right now. Actually, he doesn't want to. One chance will give him some life. Still hasn't bought that blink dagger. Daxak gonna be efficient. iLTW vision up the hill. They know that definitely Blast connects. 55 HP, and they find the kill. He'll buy the blink dagger, so they will not be delayed that timing of the critical item. Immersion will die himself as well on that bottom lane. 4 heroes from OG rotate over. Lads, you've got a little bit to work with. There's the alacrity of Topson that's giving iLTW the damage, but Immersion, he's going to come over. Notail's very close. They start off with a kick already. Notail down to half-life. FNG wants to get in position so he can actually get something out. Will-O-Wisp be off cooldown in 3 seconds time. Watch that mark, especially as Daxak has already killed off Notail. Luna flies in towards the pit. They see Roshan at 1/3, but they want the kill. Rolling boulder forward with the Magnetize and the Will-O-Wisp and the blinding light. They're in way too deep. Topson wants to try and buy out, but Ambo's just breaking him out. Invoker can't do anything. They'll buy back quickly. Immersion will finally go down, but here comes your Blast right over OG, hitting Jerax so hard he can't be there, but it's a big army. The center will finally go down. The Brewlings are about to time out. Ambo has managed to live through all of this. Couldn't get the one charges off in time. No buyback available for him, and OG, thanks to their buybacks, they are able to stand in front of the pit, but can...
They're able to push mid in the meantime.
TP's coming in. You've already got Nether Toxin down. Lock him in, right of Atos. Brewmaster can't go anywhere. Quickly deleted, and Notail will be the follow-up. Viper is just doing the work. A double kill for him. You said so far, Afo's had some issues, but...
Will, nice positioning. This is good 5 support play.
Yeah, they're picking out. They know he's in the tree lines. Quick observe board being planted down, and the jump up, so FNG... Let's break the smoke. Oh, hello, Immersion. He TP'd in towards the tier 2 tower. Afo trying to find Topson. He's battling against Topson. Nether Toxin to absolutely everywhere. And now Doom's going to arrive. He gets the Doom over on the Phantom Assassin. And Topson just locked down in the back lines. Daxak going to work with Immersion. The Will-O-Wisp giving Afo a little bit more space to get back and to pop off the Greaves. These Brewling control hasn't done enough. They may be able to kill off the Phantom Assassin. Yeah, you bet. Daxak with a double kill. Looking for a triple. Seb, he's gone back into his normal Brewmaster. And that is nowhere near as strong. Down he will go.
And I just criticized
Roshan's up, that one little stolen creep. Checks the status of it all, but it's already a little too late. As Sentry wards it down, they see the Doombringer. That's going to be a big burn. They need to ensure that's why he just BKBs, so he can still get that Doom up, looking for the target. And iLTW will be the one trying to represent, but it's a Will-O-Wisp, creating a little bit more space. Immersion, maybe he can get away with this. One more second, he can rolling boulder away. No, that won't happen. It's a big Magnetize, heavy damage, and they move towards Afro. Jerax into the Wukong's monk. They want a better position to fight, and that's able to enable it. Afro, he's still got so much life, still got so much regeneration. They've already lost the enchanters, but OG are pressuring forward. But Daxak is bigger. And they move to Invoker. Doomed up this entire fight. Can't be involved at all and will go down, giving a double kill to the Doombringer. And Dire scanning and pings positive as Seb's going to arrive. He doesn't have Brewmaster split. It was all for the bounty runes, and Monkey King Jerax initiates in over on FNG. Blind Knight push him up, Rod of Atos. He actually dodges it with the mischief. So not locked in position, and Gambit Oh, Immersion didn't get the role that he really wanted, and now iLTW moves forward. Immersion, once again, the first player to die at the beginning of these fights. The Monkey King wants to get them another target underneath the observer board. FNG TP out will not work, triggering the bash from the stifling dagger of iLTW. He's got 35 seconds left on this Aegis the Immortal. He just wants one target he could jump on. Bait out ability from OG, and that's what he's going to do. Jumps over straight up to Topson. A 4-star almost gets him out of range of the Will-O-Wisp, but at half a second he turned around. Was a second long enough, and Notail will go down to the Aegis the Immortal. It's not even going to be required as they go from one to the other. iLTW jumps over towards Seb. He wants to go invis, but it won't happen. The Hawk is still there. They'll be able to easily find this kill on iLTW. He jumps up, looks for a little bit of a crit. Maybe he does have enough damage when he gets the extra backstab and the Abyssal Blade, but no, they just run him down. Beyond godlike through mid. They still want to fight, but they're coming underneath the dire observe ward. Seb reveals himself, iLTW as well, and they saw the smoke. And here we go. Dahak finds his target over towards iLTW, gets the chain bashes onto the PA. PA is instantly deleted, and they can go up for the other kills. Notail outside the base, the stuns are out. And this really does feel like the game when you've got PA down for 70 seconds. How does OG defend? For the defense, FNG starts with the Illuminate. This may come a little late. Roshan already down to 3K. Live, and now here comes Eartha, BKB up, and the Doom. Roshan, well, he's not down yet. Here comes your Wukong's command. OG can fight from the top of the pit, but Topson just locked down by the Viper. Roshan still needs a kill, and Immersion inside the pit. Seb is creating enough space with the Chaos of these Brilliants and the Stone Strike coming in. Is there enough damage for OG to actually stand this one? When Invoker fights back, Topson, he disarms, pushing back Afro as well as the Ursa. They're going in again as Brewmaster. He's back to his normal form. They've lost that Chaos timing, and Jerax cannot stand this fight anymore. Topson's doing the best he can to keep everyone under control. The Boundless Strike and iLTW, he's back in again. Needs to find a crypt, needs to find the damage. He can't find Jack. Down he will go. Jerax, he's the man doing more work than anyone else in this fight, but finally he will die. Seb will join him as well, and that's Topson and PA dead for so damn long. There's just too much control. Brew cannot blink away, cannot get away. And 4 heroes dead. This is Roshan to Gambit.
OG played that.
There is really no way OG can defend this. Jerax can buy back, but he's got no other friends to work with, and he actually TPs out towards the shrines to pick up the bounty runes. Get some money, so at least maybe some of your stats look better. But this game, game 1, it belongs to Gambit. They will take the Radiant Ancient, and they will take game 1 in the lower bracket of ESL 1 Katowice.
Days, we saw them have the easier to execute, simpler lineups that had win conditions that would develop naturally throughout